What's up, guys? Sagittarius Arms here. Been a while. It's been a while. Make sure I'm not filming my chest. So I've had a few guns, new guns that I bought and ended up not filming, unfortunately. And I've got guns that I've gotten rid of that I don't have anymore. I've got one new gun, job change. So there's a lot. So first off, the job change. I got fired from my old job. Tis what it is. Place I'm at now, a lot better, less stressful. They manage things 110% better. I mean, it was a complete 180 from the way that the other place that I was at was doing things. And that is the reason that I got fired. I'm very vocal about, shit not being done right. And it was causing me stress, time, and, just headache. And I vocalized that to them. They didn't like it. And they thought that my attitude was causing the attitude amongst the other people in my department to be shitty. But what they didn't understand was that I was the only one being vocal about it. Everybody thought the same thing. So, one guy ended up quitting. I think a few days after he quit, the owner's daughter, she's like the office manager, asked me why he quit. And I said, well, I think it's because of how late, we've been working. And what that has to do with is there was big issues with getting our stuff in the morning and going and doing our jobs. We'd show up in the morning, and if you don't know what I did or what I do HVAC installation. So we'd show up in the morning, the unit to be installed that day for whatever job you had wouldn't be there. And they're like, go do it. Go uninstall it. Now, if you know anything about HVAC, an uninstallation of a unit literally takes 30 to 50 minutes. I mean, it's quick. So, it doesn't take long. So we would go and do this and then have nothing to do. And I'm not kidding you when I tell you we left at around 8 o'clock, 7:38 in the morning. Showed up there at 7 to 7:30. I'm not kidding you when I tell you that our unit would not show up to the shop from anywhere from 9 in the morning till 12 or 1 in the afternoon. A lot of times it was around 10 or 11. The latest I got one was about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, that's fucking insane. So I go out, uninstall the unit, and I'm sitting here for 2-3 hours, normally 2-3 hours, twiddling my fucking thumbs, losing money. Because I didn't get paid hourly. I got paid at that place by comp. And what that is it's a percentage of the job. So if the job sold for $8,000, I made roughly between $2 and $250 for that day. So I'm not getting paid to sit there. I'm not getting paid any more to sit there. Like, I'm losing money at that point. I could get a package unit done in 2-3 hours. But now I'm having to wait 2 or 3 hours for the unit and then doing another 2-3 hours. Well, I'm sorry. 2-3 hours for the unit and then 2-3 hours putting it in. So what could have been a 2-3 hour day turns into a 6-7 hour day. And yes, that's a normal work day, but when you're able to do something faster, don't you want to? So when the company is the cause of you being out later, you're going to stress, and you're going to be pissed. And a lot of people don't vocalize it. I vocalized it. They didn't like it, like I said. So, yeah, one person ended up quitting. They fired me. After I left, another person quit. Another person told me they were looking for a job just last week. I'm talking about, this is two different people. Another person called me asking if the new place I was at was hiring. And, all I could do was laugh because they blamed me for the shitty attitudes or the way that the department was feeling. And I hope now that they realize that I was not the cause of it and that they were doing it. But I doubt it. So the new place, like I said, the new place I'm at, and I'm not going to disclose it because we're not allowed to talk about where we work and shit like that. Outside of work stuff stays outside of work and work stays at work. So I've been here or the new place for a month and a half now. So that's one reason why I haven't been doing anything as far as the YouTube channel goes. Another thing, I was renting this room out because, it's my first house. I live here by myself. I have 2 extra bedrooms. The other bedroom is my kind of storage area, like for stuff that I don't want in the basement in the humidity and shit. But this room was clear, but as you can see, there's shit, remnants of a fuckfest. I had a guy move in, brought a girl with him, which I knew the guy. I've known him for 8 years, but he's really flaky. And come home one night, whatever, and he's like, hey man, we're gonna go to my parents' house. They're saying they're gonna let me stay there for free, and till I get back on my feet, and all this other shit. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I kid you not, it was about 12 in the afternoon when he told me this. Kid you not, 10 o'clock at night that same day, he comes back, knocks on my back door, and he's like, hey man, so I'm gonna change my mind, I'm gonna stay here because of the rules that his parents had implemented on his ass. And so he moved back in. I was like, whatever, same deal, same payment, all that shit, whatever. They're here for like another 3 or 4 days. And I come home one day and the girl that was staying here's car is not here. Now, she didn't have a job here. She had just come down from Wisconsin. And she hadn't left. Like, every day I came home, she was here. As far as I know, she never left the house. So I come home one day and her car's not here, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe she finally left and went and did something, whatever. I come inside, and this door was shut, which she always kept it shut and locked for whatever reason. I can't get a hold of the guy that I know. I've been calling him for the past 2 days. I haven't seen him. She's just been here by herself. And I think I was home for about 2 or 3 hours. And I walked back here because I kind of had a feeling. And I opened the door and the room's empty and all that's in here is this. So, yeah. And I thought that they had just left again and gone back to his parents' house because he didn't want to pay, whatever. I didn't care, other than they had left a bunch of fucking trash along here. And I was like, now I'm not your fucking garbage man. So I tried calling this dude, text him, said if he didn't answer, I was going to leave the shit in his parents' yard. All this, that, and the other. And I ended up not doing that because I kind of realized like it was not his parents' fault. It's on him. But I found a bag of his on my kitchen table. and I opened it up to see what was in it because I didn't know what it was at first. And there was a note in there. I'm not going to say what the note said, but, well, into detail. But the note pretty much said, female was like, bye, going back to Wisconsin. You know, she bounced, took all her shit. I guess left his stuff that was in the room right there. So, you know, that's kind of the stuff I've been going through the past month and a half, 2 months. Just as far as unrelated to guns and shit. But as far as guns go, there's guns I didn't film that I bought and just wasn't able to film. It's hard to get people to go out and shoot because they're busy with other stuff. And I don't like shooting by myself because when you get this the whole time and non-moving camera, and it's a pain in the ass, and I can't really like move around and be energetic, which I am. So, and don't mind that big pile of shit over there. That's just stuff to shoot at whenever I go shoot. So no, I'm not just leaving garbage on my counter. Well, I mean, it is garbage, but I use them as targets. So I bought a Ruger 1022 M1 carbine. Don't think I filmed a shooting yet. I traded the AR pistol. The AR pistol is gone for an AK-47. I have short clips of me shooting that because I filmed it to show somebody. One of the guys I shoot with, Bailey. And that is now gone too, along with the Ruger 1022 and the AR shotgun that I had, the white VR80. They're all gone. I sold them Friday afternoon. I think Friday or Saturday, maybe Sunday, sometime over the weekend. And the reason I sold them is because I walked into my, my most visited gun store, Tennessee Gun Country, and they got another estate sale, which I'm assuming is some old guy passed away, had a shit ton of guns, family inherited it, sold them, wanted them sold, whatever. So, I mean, there was quite a few older guns in there, over 30, 40, 50 years old. There was some old black powder guns. There's a percussion cap gun, bunch of hunting rifles, bunch of shotguns, some older pistols, some newer pistols. I think there was a 357 Magnum, which I kind of liked, but there was one gun there. There was a bunch of rifles. There was like 2 Lee Enfields Mark IVs. I don't know what the other 2 were, and the one that I have. So I asked the guy, I was like, what are all these, left or right? He says, Lee Enfield, M1 Garand. I stopped him at M1 Garand. M1 Garand. I was like, you have an M1 Garand? He was like, yep. I was like, put my name on it, do a hold on it, because they do a 24-hour hold. I was like, put my name on it, I want it. Immediately came home. It's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Picked out the guns that I knew their value would equate to M1 Garand. And I was going to go sell them to gun shops, which was not going to give me that value, unfortunately. But that was like the quickest thing I could think of. I went to so many gun shops and nobody wanted to buy anything that I had because the panic buy of guns has dropped off and everybody's fucking slammed full of guns. So nobody wanted to buy them. So like, shit. So I posted on Snapchat selling some, like that I was selling some of them. I've never had luck with selling guns, but I tell you what, when shit lines up, it lines up, man. I sold the Rock Island shotgun to somebody I know for $650. I think I paid $700 for it brand new, so not a big loss on that. The AK was a trade. I sold it for $700. I think used they go between $600 and $800. New they're like $900. And the Ruger 1022 I sold to a pawn shop for $200. and $25, which is a little shitty, but again, that wasn't a direct sale. It was to a pawn shop. They got to make money off of it. Because I think I paid $430 for that gun, which was a little high, but regardless, I got the money same day, walked in there like 6 o'clock, right before they closed, and walked out with an M1 Garand, and this is very blurry because it's dark in here. Get some light. Turn it the right way. Sorry. There we go. That's light on it now. So, this is my M1 Garand. And if you notice, this case is very made for this gun. What I did not know when I bought this is it is a CMP rifle, which is a Civilian Marksmanship Program rifle. If you don't know about the Civilian Marksmanship Program, it is a pain in the ass. They get mainly, as far as I know, they do M1 Garands and 1911s. I don't know if they do anything else as far as firearm stuff. I mean, that's what they are, but any other weapons, as far as any other weapons go, I don't know. The only thing I've been able to date on this, and the only reason is because the date is literally in the serial number, or at the end of it, is the barrel. The barrel is a 45. I don't know about the rest of it. I don't know if it's a mixed match. There's a high possibility of that, with it being a CMP. But at some point, I'll try to get dates on everything. But this is one of the guns that is on my top 5 of I want, along with a Barrett. You know, everybody wants a Barrett. Desert Eagle, Chiappa Rhino, and M1 Garand. So I have one of my 5. The wood, I know, I'm fairly sure has been replaced. I saw a comparison video of the older wood and the newer wood. The older wood's a lot darker, doesn't have that polished look to it. And the red, it's more of a dark brown. But regardless, it's an M1 Garand, and I fucking love it. I've already bought a bandolier for it. It came with 6 extra clips. And the cardboard is the cardboards that went on the end of the rounds when you put them in the clips are in each one of the pockets. I went on eBay and bid for the cleaning kit because a lot of the cleaning kits that went in the buttstock were lost. I bid on a cleaning kit and won it, so it should be here, I think, next Wednesday. So I'm trying to make it as complete as I can. As far as an M1 Garand goes, I'll get the bayonet at a later time, probably next week or 2 or next month. My throat's getting sore. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it. I don't know when the next shooting video is going to come out. I wish I could say it would be this weekend. Oh, I can't shoot this right now, unfortunately. Trust me, I really want to. But I cannot find any. Because you can't buy normal. You can buy a normal 30-06 for these, but they say you really shouldn't. Because it can blow the barrel up. It can fuck the barrel up. Just because the newer 30-06 is higher power load or whatever than the older one was, so you have to buy a specific 30-06 M1 Garand loaded, like for the M1 Garand. And I have called 8 to 9 different gun shops that are within 50 miles of me, and none of them have it. I have one, which Tennessee Gun Country, of course. They have it on their wish list, so as soon as it becomes available, they're going to order it and call me and let me know they have it. They're going to hold it for me. I went to one ammo shop that I know of that when shit hit the fan, he always had a bunch of ammo because he wasn't really, like, he's not really in a town. He's kind of off of an exit. He's off a, well, I'm not going to say where, because I don't want you people to know. He's off of an exit that's just kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I went there, and I was looking on his shelf. He has a shit ton of ammo. And I was looking, and I saw 30-06, and I didn't see any that said M1 Garand. And I asked him, I was like, hey, do you have any 30-, maybe he had some hiding somewhere. I was like, do you have any 30-06 M1 Garand? And he said, the only stuff I have is 500 rounds in that bucket behind you. It was in one of the medium-sized ammo cases, I guess you would call medium-sized. Bigger than the skinniest one. And I turned around, and it was $519, so after tax, like $565. And I was like, nope, don't have that much money to spend on Garand ammo. Trust me, if I had it, I'd have bought it, but I have a house to pay for, so no. So as of right now, my M1 Garand is unshootable. Yay, get the gun, can't get the ammo. Fuck me. So when the ammo comes in, I'll definitely do a video on the M1 Garand. Whether anybody wants to go with me or not, I'm sure people want to go with me because it's an M1 Garand. But that's pretty much all that I have to talk about. Sorry that I've been gone again and kind of complacent. But I'll always try to keep something on here. I don't know. I think I need to work out a schedule so that, I say a lot, by the way, so that, I'm not pushing myself just to put random shit out. This is not my source of income by any means because I'm not monetized. I'm not big enough. This, that, and the other. So I mean, this is more just a hobby. I like being able to show people what I do and let people watch what I do, whether they like it, laugh at it, whatever. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out a schedule of when I can upload or like something that I can achieve that is reasonable for me to be able to do and consistent, so that it's not like video Saturday, video Monday, no video for 2 months, video Monday, video Friday, just that kind of crap. I don't want to do that. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks to a month, if nothing, I will come out with a legit schedule and try to keep it a constant. And work on that. Try to get people to come out more. Try to get an actual subscriber base which don't get me wrong, I love all 12 of you at the moment. I actually know, I think like 7 of them. But try to get more people to come out, more people to be open, and or comment on the videos, talk to me, all that kind of shit, because I'm real open. Like I reply to the few comments that I get, have conversations with people, talk about whatever. But that is gonna be it from me, and I will see y'all next time. Bastards.
We're already a minute in. Holy shit! That is so fucking cool. No. All you see is the gun go pop, 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 and the fucking rounds just shooting. Dude. It's not insane. It's just a whole video.
I put on for my soldiers, dog. They had